Yes, I'm so sorry. It's the practice in other courts for senior counsels to introduce the quorum, so I apologize.
I don't know how that is.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Your Honor. My name is James Orengo. I appear together with the following counsels: Honorable Babu Oweno, Mr. Eric Gunjiri. Yes. Mr. Joseph Ouma Moga. Yeah. And also would like to place on record Advocate Senator Manzo and Senior Counsel Martha Karua.
What is coming up for mention of this matter, the respondent had been remanded at his senior police station. Yes, pending investigations. The IO is in court to update the matter. The IO is in court to update us on the status of the investigations.
We hear them, Pastor. Do we listen? What do you want the status there?
Inspector Thomas.
The media are taking place. We hear the early past, then depending on what it tells us, I'll get the response from this. Will advise me what they want to take the investigation.
I just don't know what type of material you want to go on record, because he's got to give a statement. Then we're entitled to confront him with our position insofar as this matter is concerned. So I would suggest that it would be more appropriate to swear him so that what he says goes. Yeah, yes.
Your Honor, I swear by the Almighty God that the evidence I shall use before this court touching the matter in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Your Honor, I am number 235263. 235263. Chief Inspector Eric Kumbasa.
You can sit down. They are placed for you to sit, but you can also standing. I'm not standing. Eric Kumbasa.
Yes, Your Honor. Currently, Your Honor, I'm the officer in charge, DCI Kitengela. Your Honor, we are before you for reason that on 24th June 2026, a team of DC officers arrested the suspect, one by the name Bob Njagi, for the alleged offense of treason contrary to Section 40 of the Penal Code, Your Honor. Your Honor, our investigations were prompted based on a viral video which was circulating and done by the suspect before the court, Your Honor, with others not before court. whereby Your Honor, in the viral video, the suspect before you, Your Honor, with others not before court, were heard saying that they would have Maandamoto and Mapinduzi on 25th June 2026. Pardon, Your Honor. Maandamoto and Mapinduzi come 25th June 2026. Your Honor. Your Honor, we did arrest, as I've indicated earlier, the suspect before the court for the alleged offense of treason, and on 25th, we did present the said suspect before the court, namely Bob Njagi, and we sought the custodial orders under the miscellaneous criminal application number E368 of 2026. Your Honor, at the time of arrest, we did confiscate 2 mobile phones, make Samsung, of the said suspect before court, and Your Honor, in our miscellaneous criminal application number E368 of 2026, we did request the court to grant us with custodial orders of 14 days, and the court did grant us 7 days to allow investigations to be complete. And the suspect before the court, Your Honor, was directed by the court to be remanded at Isinya Police Station, Your Honor. Your Honor, we did get the communication from the office of the ODPP that the suspect before you, through his defense counsel, did make an application before the High Court, case number LGCCC RR EV stroke HC RR EV stroke E028 stroke 2026, whereby, Your Honor, the defense counsel representing the suspect before this court through that application, the High Court did grant bail to the suspect, that the suspect to deposit a cash bail of 100,000 Kenya shillings. And Your Honor, amongst the terms the High Court granted, is that the applicant to attend to the lower court proceedings as scheduled, and as a matter of fact, that's why we are before you, Your Honor. And the High Court did also indicate that the
there's no charge on the
applicant
file.
to report to DCI Kitengela at noon from every other day with effect from 3rd July 2026.
Report daily.
If I may read, Your Honor, as it's captured in the order of the High Court, it says that the applicant, in this case the applicant, I'm talking of the suspect in my case of treason, the one Bob Njagi, that the applicant is hereby directed to report to the DCI Kitengela at noon every other day with effect from 3rd July 2026. Your Honor, as I had indicated earlier, when we arrested the suspect before you, Your Honor, we did confiscate mobile phones, 2 Samsung mobile phones. And we did request the court to grant us orders compelling the suspect to share with us the passwords of the mobile phones. And Your Honor, the court did indicate that it will amount to self-incriminating over the same. But the court did indicate that as the DCI, we can use our own means available to bypass the passwords of the 2 mobile phones. Your Honor, regards the same, the 2 mobile phones have been subjected to forensic analysis. They've been taken to our forensic laboratory based at DCI headquarters. And Your Honor, so far, we've not gotten the forensic report over the same. Your Honor, we do believe through intelligence that the said suspect regards the offense being alleged offense of treason. Through intelligence, Your Honor, the said suspect is a mobilizer and a financier of the youth.
Your Honor, would you be allowed to say that? That is speculation.
I take it you are an objection
Yes.
to mean you agree with what he said.
No, I don't agree with what he's saying. Yeah, because he has not laid a basis for it.
Yes, Your Honor. So based on that, Your Honor, I understand the miscellaneous application we requested and granted the 7 days as elapsed today. Through this honorable court, Your Honor, I would request that the miscellaneous application we did regards the custodial orders and putting into consideration that the High Court has issued the cash bail of 100,000. We are very much, as the DCI, we are very much okay with that. But this Honorable Court, Your Honor, I would request that the miscellaneous application we did as the DCI remain open.
Can you find out for him
Give
whether
us
he's
more
being charged or rather caution charge?
Because the evidence regards the alleged offense of treason against the suspect before this Honorable Court, Your Honor. Your Honor, as I've indicated, through intelligence, the said suspect is involved in mobilization.
No. This intelligence, we're in a court of law. In a court of law.
That is all I have, Your Honor.
But you've not told that, so you say that senior spy
I am requesting in this Honorable Court through you, Your Honor, that the miscellaneous application we did make remain open, considering that the High Court, of course, did issue bail to the suspect. We don't, as the DCI, we are very much okay regards the same, but I'm requesting in this Honorable Court through Your Honor, through you, that the miscellaneous application we did remains open so that we can finalize our investigations, Your Honor.
the defense wish to deal with the submission?
Yes, if you may allow to cross-examine, and with your permission, you would allow one or two of us to undertake the cross-examination. Yes, I'll start and...
I think you can do it and make submissions on some aspects of the Constitution.
Yeah.
But I thought he had said, unless I didn't get in mind, that they have complied with the High Court directive granting him bail, so that he is now free.
Yeah,
And
but
the High Court
still-
saying that he'll be reporting. You said,
DCI can get a hard no.
Senior, do you have the order of the High Court?
We, the team will have it.
Yeah, so I thought
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I had him say that I don't have the order of the High Court. I had him say that he is now free and he should be reporting to the DCI daily and whatever.
That is a question.
So based on that submission, will there be any need to further engage the senior
Yes, the engagement is because, the High Court, as it should, if there was going to be a trial or charge, it is this court which has jurisdiction. And with the matters that have been placed before you, and considering the provisions of the Constitution, you can make appropriate orders, considering the fact that there may be no basis at all whatsoever to make the suspect subject to these proceedings. And if Your Honor agrees, I can proceed to cross-examine. Because our position is that these proceedings before you, if you can persuade you, should not take place. And if the High Court had absolute authority and jurisdiction on this matter, they have not referred this matter to your court. Because this is where the miscellaneous application was made. If there was a charge of treason, then it will not be dealt with in this court. Yeah, so, yeah.
Your Honor, I may interject maybe among the conditions or the terms the High Court did grant under point 4. The High Court did say
This one is only triable by the High
that
Court.
the applicant shall attend the lower court proceedings as scheduled.
Yeah, so anyway, we have understood. Now, for how long, how long have you been a police officer?
I've been a police officer since 2011.
2011. And in your experience or work as a police officer, have you ever investigated a charge of treason?
Your Honor.
Have you ever investigated a charge
Your
of
Honor,
treason?
this is my first time I'm investigating a charge of.
Yeah. You can just say yes or no so that we don't take a lot of time.
No,
Yeah.
no, Your Honor.
You have never. But currently you are the investigating officer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the charge of treason?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm familiar with the charge of treason.
And that in a charge of treason, you need to demonstrate an overt act, which
Yes, Your Honor.
which is spelled out.
Yes, Your Honor.
And which court has jurisdiction to deal with cases relating to treason? Trial.
Your Honor, I understand.
Is a treason charge triable?
Treason is a serious offense.
Yeah. Is it triable by a magistrate's court? You know, you're a chief inspector.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, and I would imagine that before you engage yourself in a process of investigating a serious charge like this one, you would know where you should take that charge or deal with that charge. Or maybe to put it this way, what about murder? Are cases of murder triable by a magistrate court?
Your Honor, of course, cases of
That-
murder are triable before the High Court, and that's as I indicated.
Yeah, the same way you've answered directly and simply that they're triable by High Court. What about treason?
Your Honor, the offense of treason, as I've indicated, is under investigations.
No, why is it triable? I mean, the situation, the situ of trial.
Your Honor, as DCI,
Could you take a charge of treason before a traffic court, for example?
no, Your Honor.
Why do you take it?
Your Honor, the power to give consent to charge.
No, I'm not dealing with. No, please, Inspector.
Yes, Your Honor.
Just answer the question. The DPP is not here, unfortunately. Oh, it's here. The DPP is here. I'm sorry. Why is it tribal? If you don't know, you just say no so that we don't spend too much time here.
Your Honor, what I'm saying, as the DCI, as Counsel, Senior Counsel Orengo has indicated, regards the offense of treason, of course there are ingredients you have to prove.
No, I've left ingredients. That's why I was talking about them. Why do you? Once we have a proper, please. Thank you. Yeah.
Your Honor, over the same act will be guided by the ODPP, Your Honor.
You don't know. You know, 30 years ago, I was dealing with a case as serious as this.
No, just
Yeah, okay. Then tell us. So you are waiting for the ODPP guidance.
Of course, Your Honor, as I've indicated, treason is a serious offense, the mandate of the DCI in this case to get the ingredients of treason. Upon doing our file, we forward the file to ODPP. Then the ODPP that wants mandated to give consent, whether to charge, whether there is sufficient evidence over the same for the suspect to be.
So you have never gotten that consent?
So far, Your Honor, we have not. The matter is under investigation.
The matter is under...
As I have indicated, we are requesting this Honorable Court, Your Honor, to...
Inspector, I want to ask you, because we don't want to take time. The ODPP has not given consent for you to charge the suspect with the offense of treason, has it?
It has not, Your Honor.
It has not.
And as a matter
No, that is enough. That is enough. So as we speak now, you have not confronted Mr. Njagi with any offense.
Your Honor,
And you know how to confront a person under arrest or an accused person with a charge as a police officer.
Your Honor, as I have indicated before this Honorable Court, we did investigate.
Have you confronted him? You know the police, what you do when you have a case against somebody you place under arrest and there is a valid or an intended charge before you put him into custody. Is there anything you have done in compliance with the law?
Your Honor, based on the viral video.
No. Is there anything you have done? Have you, for example, read him a charge under caution or under inquiry? Have you done that?
Of course, Your Honor, no.
No.
We have not done that.
You have not done that.
That is why we did.
No, that's enough, that's enough. So as we speak, you don't have a charge against the Mr. Njagi. You are just undertaking investigations.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
The matter is under investigation.
Yeah. As you made the application to this court for holding Mr. Njagi for a number of days, did you do it as the investigating officer, or you went or filed the proceedings through the ODPP?
Through the miscellaneous criminal application we did make, that is E368 of 2026, Your Honor, we did cite the citations.
You are the one who filed the application?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, you didn't seek the advice or consent of the ODPP. Now, the big question that I want to ask you, why didn't you go to the High Court? Because that's where this matter rests. If you have a charge of treason, the place that you should have gone to obtain orders to hold Mr. Njagi was the High Court.
Your Honor, regards the application we did make, that is the custodial and having the two mobile phones of the suspect in this matter is a matter as the DCI that can be handled by the lower court without necessarily moving the same to the High Court, Your Honor.
But you're on a charge of treason. The investigations were all about treason.
As much as, Your Honor, the charge is of treason, the lower courts regards issuing the applications we did make, Your Honor, want to believe that the lower courts had the mandate to issue the custodial orders And based on that, that is why, Your Honor, the court did issue custodial orders of 7 days for the said suspect to be remanded at Isinya Police Station, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm. So at the end and conclusion of these 7 days, you don't have a charge, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
At the end of these 7 days, you have not submitted a file to the Office of Director of Prosecutions?
So far, Your Honor, we have not submitted for reasons indicated.
No, that is good enough.
Yes, Your Honor.
As far as we are concerned, up to now, there is no file or proceedings before this court relating to the charge of treason.
Your Honor, if I may respond to that, as Senior Counsel Orengo has indicated, Your Honor, we have a file whereby, as the DCI, we are ongoing with the investigations, but so far we've not forwarded the same file to ODPP.
And if you have sent it to the ODPP, they may refuse or give consent.
Your Honor, we don't have an objection on that. Forwarding the file to ODPP, even before this honorable court, Your Honor, when it comes to, I want to believe, making judgment, it is based on the evidence adduced before this honorable court.
Now,
so the file we forwarded to ODPP will basically depend on what evidence is contained in that file, Your Honor.
Which you don't have. You are still
As
not...
I've indicated, the investigations are ongoing, Your Honor.
Now, our constitution talks about the right of arrested persons, not even accused persons.
Yes, Your Honor.
They have a right to be confronted with the reasons why they have been arrested. And secondly, if at all they are detained, they must be brought to court within 24 hours. That is a constitutional postulation that you don't have the luxury, the command of the Constitution, that if you really have a serious charge, then before you arrest, you must be very careful that you in a position to meet the demands and the command of the Constitution, that once you arrested somebody, my problem with what you have done, that you decided to arrest him and you don't have a charge and you are still undertaking investigations. You have not have a file to present to the office of the DPP. And you're required to present him within those many hours. Is it not playing around with the law?
Your Honor, as the DCI, our mandate is clear. We investigate criminal offenses. Your Honor, I understand Article 49 of the Constitution enshrines the rights of the arrested person. Your Honor, regards the suspect before this honorable court, our investigations were prompted due to the viral video.
No, viral, you don't have a case. Whether it was viral or not doesn't matter. If you had a case, we'll be dealing with a charge, with witnesses.
That is why, Your Honor, when we presented the miscellaneous criminal application, based on our application, the court did grant us custody orders
You know, a lot of times when you bring a matter to court, there's a presumption that you have a serious case. You have a cognizable case. And the courts do give orders with respect in good faith. But here we are now in circumstances where you are enjoying a court order of keeping an innocent person, because the law is that there is a presumption of innocence. You don't have a charge. You have not confronted him in the manner prescribed by the law with any charge. Your investigations are incomplete, or they are, and you are still carrying out investigations. And you don't know when those investigations are going to be accomplished.
I have already indicated before this Honorable Court that within 14 days of which the High Court did grant bail to the suspect, if the court so grants that the miscellaneous application we did make remains open for justice to prevail.
Justice to prevail, and somebody stays in jail for 5 days in custody, police custody. For 5 days, there's no charge. The ODPP is not seized of the matter, because prosecutions are handled by the office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. And on the 7th day, you still don't have a charge. Don't you think, as my other friend, Honorable Babu Waino, was saying in a lot of case we did last week, that you are using the ammunition of the law to impose upon him a punishment that is not justified in law? I mean, how do you account for those 5 days without a charge? I mean, if you had a charge, I would understand.
Your Honor, maybe if I may ask the Senior Counsel, the DCI, our mandate is clear.
You know, you will save us a lot of time.
Yes, Your Honor.
Respond to the question.
Yes, Your Honor.
Therefore,
As the DCI making the applications to allow us time to complete investigations, Your Honor, I want to believe...
So the way you rather arrest people and keep them in custody and say, let us investigate.
That is not the case, Your Honor.
Yeah, but it's the case here.
It was based on reasonable grounds that the said suspect before this Honorable Court is
you know, but the court believes you when you come as a public officer with an application and being a state organ in a working democracy, constitutional democracy. The presumption is that you're doing everything in accordance with the law.
of which...
That's otherwise the courts give you these orders. I'm trying to explain. But now you've gotten these orders in circumstances where you don't have a charge. You have not completed your investigations. And as it is, you cannot prosecute without the consent of the ODPP. Why should he remain in custody without that consent for the ODPP?
Your Honor, as I've indicated, we did make a custodial application, miscellaneous criminal application for custodial for the court to allow us to do investigations, to finalize the investigations so that we can arraign or upon forwarding the file to ODPP to our advisors so that we can arraign the same suspect.
Would you, for example, and I'm suggesting I don't have the power, the court has the power.
Yes, Your Honor.
If the court told you, let Mr. Njagi go, you go and do your investigations. When the investigations are complete, then you can arrest him.
Based on that, as the DCI will, of course, go as per the orders issued by the court.
So what I'm suggesting is completely hostile to your office. So the reasonable thing, you take your time. Sometimes treason takes a year or 2 years. Are you aware of any offense of treason which has been ended up in a conviction in a civilian court in the Republic of Kenya? Can you point to me even one, except in the court martials?
On that, Your Honor.
Are you aware even of one?
On that, Your Honor, I'm not aware.
Yeah. So it's not your normal walk in the park when you confront somebody with the charge of treason. Now I want to tell you what the charge of treason is. To imagine, encompass, the death of the president. In what you're investigating, is there anything in relation to that element of treason?
Your Honor, regards what we
Is there any?
regards what we are investigating.
No, I'm just asking you a specific question. The answer is yes or no.
No, Your Honor, but treason.
Yeah. You've answered. I've answered. You have answered my question. The investigation you're carrying about, are they? And I would really be surprised if you said they are a basis. Are you accusing Mr. Njagi for the offense of overthrowing the government of Kenya by law established?
That is, Your Honor.
Are you?
The line we are pursuing.
Are you?
For reason.
Offenses are normally clear. I'm trying to show you that treason is very difficult to deal with. And the state normally, at least I know, I've worked as a prosecutor in the office of the DPP with very senior legal minds, including their former Attorney General, Charles Njonjo. I've worked with Chunga in circumstances where the issue of the offense of treason came into discussion. Do you truly believe because of somebody which you found on a phone that you say was viral, which you have not quite accessed the content, that you are justified to say that Mr. Njagi was planning to overthrow the government of Kenya?
Your Honor, based on the answer.
Do you truly believe? Miss, I'm asking you a specific question as a serious person.
We do, Your Honor.
Well, maybe you need just clubs and stones to overthrow the government of Kenya. Now, my last question.
Yes, Your Honor.
As the investigating officer, can the court give you time? And it doesn't need to give you time. Can you be comfortable with the court terminating these current proceedings, because they are proceedings to nowhere, there's no destination, and you're given your time to investigate, so that Mr. Njagi does not have to report every day? Why should he report? He is not an accused person. He has not been charged with any offense. Why should he be going to the police station when there is no offense? But you can have your time. And if you're ready with the charge, we can come here tomorrow and confront those charges. Why don't we do it the proper way as postulated by the Constitution? You bring a charge, and then we deal with the charge. Instead of arresting. This is pre-trial detention, pre-indictment detention. And if you are part of the conversation during the making of this current constitution, Article 49 was meant to deal with the old practice where the police would detain somebody on a holding charge. It didn't matter what the charge would be eventually, but I'm putting to you, you don't have a basis for holding on any charge, and you don't have any reason to undertake these proceedings, including the miscellaneous proceedings that you brought before this court. And this proceeding should be terminated until you're ready to come to court with something we can answer to. Do you agree with me?
Your Honor, I do not agree with the Senior Counsel Orengo. My prayer...
Ni kamata.
My prayer before this court, Your Honor, is to make the miscellaneous criminal application remain open as we continue with the investigations. Here the cyber forensic report from this headquarters, Your Honor.
I think I'll leave it there, so you submit. Okay. Mr. Ginjiri will want to ask some questions. So.
Hi, Officer.
Good afternoon.
I will begin with the video. You are making reference to a viral video, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please confirm. Is that the basis upon which you commenced? You actually arrested him on the basis of that video?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is that video part of the annexures presented before this honorable court when you presented the miscellaneous application?
Your Honor,
It's a simple yes or no, sir. Was that video annexed? Even a link to that?
State Department, the order the matter and the bonus get this is the reason why you said your office. So there's a court. It's a simple if yes, the order regards the issue of the intelligence is saying that man can you for us what is source the order and that becomes that's right. That's not the part because there is and officer is working with the public. They get that's 10% we dance to this government still discussion. We have the difference in the court from the right of I want to get a point of the correct easier that but my rationale compound that without producing the basic so in the serious application, Your Honor, what is still that still actually you confirm that you carry custodial orders without adducing the job basis for now if there is serious application to capture the right through mere allegations. There were mere allegations. Was there anything backing it up? Your Honor, there is nothing has yet despite our again over. That's I cannot fully say there wasn't something of that sort. We started to have getting the report cyber forest. Very well. So we experience what is when yes, your what is the point of